you did for Golden Skate. And I'm very happy that I'm here today with Milla, Ruud, Reitan and Nikolaj Majorov, now representing ice dance for Sweden. I'm here in Oberstdorf where the two of you train. Thank you so much for taking time. How are you doing right now?
We're all good, yeah.
Perfect. So it was big news that you, Nikolaj, changed the discipline and now do ice dance. Maybe we can start that you talk us through a little bit the last couple of months, what led to this decision, and yeah, where we're here right now.
Well, it's kind of a far way back, almost also close to the last summer, end of the last summer, where my injury in my back got back again, and was kind of just a follow-up again with just injuries and stuff. And, you know, it was pretty close with 2 quads and then just the back. You know, you just fall through the same hole again and it has to restart. And I basically, you know, just started to think of maybe I should change discipline by now. But I kind of led throughout all the pain and so on. I carried on to December, and there was like, okay, I feel fine now. So I said, this is probably going to be my last singles competition due to the injury. And I kind of took the chance there and I was like, okay, you know what, I'm going to try ice dance for real now. So I was skating around a little bit and trying out, not even trying out, but just testing out ice dance just to feel how is the lifestyle, how are the practices, is my back going to handle this and so on. So. And then I just got stuck, pretty much.
Yeah. So the last competition was the Grand Prix in Espoo for you?
No,
yeah.
Nationals.
Oh, Nationals. You
December,
still tried
yes.
that. And,
Actually, it was not even just trying anything. I just went there just to prove myself that I'm stronger in one way, that I could both handle an injury, but also I was not so good mentally back there. I was pretty low at that time. But it was mostly just to win over myself to do Nationals.
Okay. So what injury exactly did you suffer? It was a back injury, you said, and yeah.
Yeah, it's a back injury. It's a disc that is a bit problematic due to it's completely dried out and it's not giving any support. It's just basically a dead disc. And yeah, it gives you follow-up injuries in different places due to the body is smart in one way that kind of compresses in one way to other different muscle, and it just gives follow-up stuff. And I was tired of injuries because skating in pain is not nice or fun at all.
For how long have you been having that?
For pretty much a half a year I had it. Was going through the like really bad pain and so on. So yeah.
You said on your Instagram post when you announced switching disciplines that you always had the passion for ice dance. What fascinates you about this discipline?
You know, it's so much more of the classical, old school techniques, or not even techniques, but more the skating style. You know, it's has to be so much more clean. It has to be much more precise, you know. Especially now when I look back on how I did the turns or did everything a step sequence, I'm even in shock that I got level 2 or even 1, you know, or like it's so much more different. Everything is so much more different, and what I think is so much more fun also, and the creativity and the teamwork and how much you can express on the ice much more as a team or two on the ice than just alone.
What was your friends and family's reaction when you said, yeah, now I'm going to do it, I will switch disciplines?
Well, you know, I've always had my parents on the ice day and night, pretty much.
Yeah.
You know, they were full 100% support. They were really, really with me on it because they knew why I was changing. But it was also, of course, they were really, where are we gonna skate? Who is gonna be the coach? Who are we gonna skate with? And you know, there's a million other questions going on. But I got the full support with them. So yeah.
Yeah. So now you're here in Oberstdorf with Milla. So how did the two of you meet, and how did your partnership come along?
We've known each other for some years already. And then when he wanted to try to start ice dance, and then he was in Norway, and then we just did it more for fun. And then it somehow worked between us, and then we were like, okay, then maybe we should skate together.
You were in Norway for a tryout in general, or?
No, it's
yeah.
not a tryout. You know, I was
Yeah.
just in Oslo that time, and you know, since just at that time I was mostly again testing out ice dance, and you know, I just wanted to get as much knowledge as possible skating with different people. You know, I skated for fun with some other skaters and so on, but and then I was like, do you just want to skate for fun whilst I'm there? Yes, sure, why not? And then it was like, you know, maybe this is something to check out later on, maybe, and you know, and yeah, and then less than a month later, we're here.
Perfect. You said you two know each other for a long time. Like, how did you meet then eventually?
In the summer when I did singles, I trained in Luleå with Nikolaj.
Yeah. So back all the way up in Sweden, all the way north in Sweden. So yeah, you also said you also skated in singles,
Yes.
but you've been ice dance for longer, right? Like since when have you been in ice dance?
I came to Oberstdorf in the summer 2020 to skate with my former partner.
Yeah.
And
So you stick here. Let's get to know you a little bit better. You're now 17, 18 years old?
17.
17 years old, exactly. And you're from Norway originally. How did you come into skating, in a way?
To ice dance?
In general.
In general.
Yeah.
I did singles, and then I always wanted to do ice dance. So when I got the opportunity to try it here in Oberstdorf, I did, and I liked it. So then I moved here.
Yeah. You started in Oslo as a single skater.
Yeah, when I was 5.
I mean, good. So you skated with your former partner for Germany, I think,
Yes.
right? Now,
Yeah.
and now you're skating for Sweden. How did this decision was made that you will be representing Sweden?
So my former partner got an injury,
Yeah.
and he was injured for 1.5 years. So he was gone for a while, and representing Sweden, it was just when I started skating with Nikolaj, came naturally to skate for Sweden.
Yeah. Perfect, because you already represented Sweden at the Olympics.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
No, but you know, it was mostly like choosing what country. You know, it was already easier because one of us has already one passport
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
country who's
Yeah.
going to represent and so on. So it was pretty kind of easy to know.
To decide.
And,
Yeah.
Yeah. And Sweden and Norway in the federations have a good
connection.
communication, and
Yeah.
so that's pretty much how it all got up. Yeah.
Yeah, you're from Norway, you're from Sweden. Which language are you communicating in?
Swedish and Norwegian.
Just so much a mix.
Norwegian,
Yeah.
Pretty similar. It's
Yeah.
almost the same.
Yeah, that's really easy, I guess, then for you. So, Milla, how is it to skate with someone who freshly comes from singles?
No, it's fine. We are improving every hour, and it's getting better. So
It's getting better,
No,
so
but
you
like-
yeah.
when you come from singles, you have to
Yeah.
change your whole skating style.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course. So you have to start from the basics.
So, but it hasn't been long for you that you also did the steps, right?
Yeah.
So, good. So, what exactly are you focusing on right now in training?
So we are making our rhythm dance now, and then we are almost done, and then we're gonna continue with our free dance.
Yeah, perfect. So, Nikolaj, what are the biggest challenges for you as a newcomer to ice dance?
Oh, it's pretty much everything is a challenge, you know, going from in a really good way, of course.
Yeah.
But you know, it's the most fun is how everything is different. As I said, you know, everything just from a progressive or just going cross rolls or just doing some swing rolls or whatever, you know. Everything. The shoulders are the opposite from what I've been doing for 20 years. The turns have to be much more clean. You know, it's skating with somebody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Literally, in touching, like close to each other, you know, going with the feet, you know, you have to think of every move you do. But I love it, you know, it's so much fun with this just change and challenge every day. And but you know, we're as Milla says, we're improving every hour, and I'm trying to learn everything as fast as possible because, you know, it's not much time left until competition starts, even though we're not even in June yet. And, you know, but we both work hard and we love working hard and we love testing new stuff on the ice, you know, it's lifts, spins, whatever. We see something cool on YouTube, we're trying that. You know, we're just gonna need to try to do that or something similar, you know. So it's super fun to work with Milla.
Right. I mean, you just mentioned lifts. I guess you had to do some different off-ice training when starting.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, I was since I was off pretty much from jumping and just skating for a little while in the beginning of December and past after the New Year, I started to do a lot of rehab, plus some extra exercises because I knew, okay, if I'm gonna start with this, I'm gonna need to start working on some extra muscles, which I did not have at all when starting.
Sounds really, really like a lot of challenges, but I was just lucky to see a few sessions on the ice, and it really looks like you're having fun, and I can't tell that you have been in the discipline for so short, so it's looking promising.
That's great.
I think. So, for how long exactly are you right now here in Oberstdorf? Like, when did you start?
This is pretty much the fourth week. Yeah.
Oh, wow! Yeah. So really, when you announced it on Instagram, it was like just the start?
Pretty much, yeah. That was when we got the clearance from ISU.
Yeah.
And so on. So, yeah, that was pretty much
Right.
why we were here.
So you're here in Oberstdorf right now. Milla has been here for longer. Yeah, how do you like Oberstdorf? How do you like the training environment here?
Well, for me, it's an absolute just dream location, you know. The facilities here are just absolutely fantastic. The ice are great, you know, it's perfect for skating. And also the surrounding environment, you know, you can go on a hike or just a run. And, you know, it's a small little village, but, you know, we're here for skating, of course. And so but yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get used to it very soon.
Where have you been living before? In Luleå? Or?
We moved from Luleå 2 years ago, so we've been living in Norrköping with our family.
But it's also not too big there.
It's twice as big as,
at least,
as Luleå, so it's I think it's close to 180,000 population, which is not big, but still it's quite an upgrade from Luleå.
I see. And much bigger than here, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's go a little bit ahead. So you just said that you are working right now on your rhythm dance. What exactly can you tell already about your programs? Like, which choreographers are you working with? What can you reveal already?
I don't know if we could reveal so much about the music or stuff like that, but we're working on something. We tried to find something more original, also thinking of that I'm pretty much still a single skater in my body, you know, and finding something that could fit us both. We're working with Masha, who is a coach usually in the Ukraine, but just a fantastic, absolutely fantastic choreographer, you know. She's awesome to work with, and she's just fantastic, yeah.
So you're working with Mariia Tumanovska from the Ukraine on your rhythm dance. Anything decided yet for the free dance?
A little bit. We've given some ideas for the free, but then it's also, you know, it's really important for the coach also to be, of course, choosing almost the final
We
decision.
haven't decided anything yet.
Okay, I see. So what are your goals for the upcoming season?
First of all, just to compete and get the experience as a couple in this dance.
Yeah, to, you know, try to start competition as soon as possible and just get to know the new environment. It's still the same rinks, you know, as I'm used to, but still so different, you know. So just to get used of that and then take the next step after the first competition, pretty much.
Great. So you're planning to do challenger competitions?
Yeah, I
yeah.
think so. Yeah.
Probably. Do you? Well, we will see where you start.
Yeah.
Or I guess you haven't decided that yet.
Not
No.
yet.
Not
No.
yet. I see. So, for the long time perspective, did you set yourself any goals going for your career together?
Well, I don't know. Pretty much, as
Trying.
every athlete has,
Yeah.
it's probably Olympics. Yes, but there's a lot of other steps to do before that. But we'll see. We'll take it step by step. I mean, it's first of all, first competition, then think of maybe points to get minimal technicals, and then to do championships, and then Olympics is
Yeah.
a couple of steps away. Yeah.
I see. Yeah. Perfect. So as an ice dance team, you need to function well together on the ice. You said for you it's something really new. But what do you value about each other? What makes you a good team?
I think that we can talk about everything. So if you feel that something is wrong, you can always tell the other person. Yeah, we
Yeah,
work
we're-
great together.
Yeah, it's super fun to work with each other, especially for me who's pretty new, it might feel fine for me doing some new steps or something, but I always ask, or we ask each other, is that fine? Should I change something? And also, as I previously said, we're both super hardworking, we love that, we love to be, when you get to the dressing room and you barely can take off your skates, we're kind of this workaholics who just feel like, nice, today I felt like I did something really great,
Yeah.
you feel the work, you feel the muscles, and also, it's good communication and just absolutely just joy to skate with each other.
So I guess at some point maybe there were already some difficulties. Sometimes it always happens as a team. How do you solve it, or how you plan to solve maybe some problems? No problems.
So far, it's been pretty okay, actually.
Yeah.
We haven't had any big problems.
Yeah.
But, when sometimes, some practice always doesn't go as good as you want to. And,
Yeah.
we had one, I can't even say that it was a bad practice, but, we were both pretty tired and, it wasn't
happens.
going as synced. And, we just paused, we checked, we filmed it, what was wrong, then we did it, just slowly went through the steps or something like that. And we just redid, and we're, as we said, we're both communicating. We said there's no point of screaming on each other, there's no point of being mad. It's better to just take a deep breath and just analyze and then just try to do it better.
And communication, I guess, is key.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly.
Okay, I think that was it. Thank you so much for
Thank
your
you.
time. We wish you all the best and good luck, and it's really exciting. Looking forward to see you at the beginning of the season. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.